number 5, and we're going to explain triangles. My name is Gabriela Medina, and I'm going to talk about the classification of triangles.
I'm Camila Covarrubias, and I'm going to explain SOHCAHTOA.
My name is Cristian Santiago, and I'm going to explain Pythagoras theory.
I'm Jorge Juarez, and I'm going to explain the law of sines and give a real example of it.
First, we're going to talk about the classification of triangles. Triangles are divided into biside, which means that they are the triangles that we saw in elementary school, the simplest one. They are the equilateral, which means that all of the sides of the triangles measure the same. Then the isosceles, which means that only two sides of the triangle measure the same and one is different. And the escalene, which means that all of the measure of the triangle sides are different. And then by angle, we have the right triangle, which means that it has one right side, and the oblique one, which means that it doesn't have right sides. It has acute or obtuse sides, and that is it with the classification.
Hi Christian, what is happening?
I don't know how to solve this. I don't know how to take out the missing sides of this
Oh, I
triangle.
can teach you an easy way with SOHCAHTOA.
Oh, let's see.
Come here. Okay, we're going to imagine this is a triangle. Here's our 90-degree angle, and taking this angle here. You start with the SO, okay? So that is the sine of the opposite over the hypotenuse. Then to get the cos, you get the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. And then the toe, the SOHCAHTOA, is the tan of the opposite over the adjacent side. Okay? And so you can
SOHCAHTOA! I'm going to explain Pythagoras theory, and its formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we are going to use this formula to take out the missing side, that is x. So we need to take out a. So we only just substitute. So here we have x squared plus 3 squared equals 2. Ah! So this is our missing side.
What you doing?
I'm solving the problem.
But you're not doing it right. You're
Why
using.
not? I'm using Pythagoras.
Yeah, but you can use Pythagoras unless it's a right triangle.
Why not?
Because you must have a 90 degrees angle, so you can like use it right now.
So you're telling me if I have not 90 degrees, I can use Pythagoras?
No, you have to use something that is called, maybe with another color it would be better, the sine rule. Sine rule. And then that is like that. So A over sine of A equals B over So what
So
does
it's
this
going
mean?
so depending on the number or the degrees I have, I need to use
Exactly.
different rules?
If the triangle you are trying to solve for x or for y or for any angle that you want to get, then you must have a 90 degrees angle in order to use Pythagoras. If you don't have one, you need to use this. So what does this mean?
Then
First
you're
of-
so smart.
I know.
Solve it.
Okay. Well, first of all, you have to start naming your sides. Here, we call this A, B, and C. Now, the upper letters of here represent the different sides in each triangle, and these are the angles. Now, for example, in this case, you want to solve for x, but you just have this data. First, you need to know that this angle and this side are correlated. A with opposite side and C with its opposite angle. Now, what data you have? You have that the angle of C is 95, so you sine of 95 degrees over what the other side length measures. And the other thing you have is this angle, but you really don't have it right now, but you have the other two angles, so you can solve for this angle that we're gonna call alpha, and as every triangle has to get 190 degrees, we can assume, we can be pretty sure that this angle is equal to 35. So sine of 35 over x. Now, if we solve with a calculator, so you can do, first of all, it's also a good recommendation that you always let your x above as a numerator, because in that way you can solve for x easily. Now this is dividing, and you can pass it to the other way, multiplying. So you need to do 10 divided by sine of 95 degrees
Over multiply
times
the sine
of 35.
and you get 5.75.
5.75. So you know that x, this side, measures 5.75, and that's how you solve this kind of problems.
Thank you very much.